Alright, the first thing we want to do here is make sure that you have polar tracking turned on, so it's blue. Make sure object snaps is turned on, so it's blue. Right click on it and make sure everything is checked down to tangent. Okay, so nearest should not be turned on. Apparent intersection and parallel should all be unchecked. Everything else should be checked. And make sure it's blue so it's turned on. Click on the line tool. Okay, we're going to draw this bottom line here. That's 2.5 inches long, so we're going to click on the screen. Doesn't matter where you click, just click the start. Move your mouse towards the right so it's straight and type in the distance 2.5 and hit the enter key. Okay, that's the first line. The next, to get the angle, we need to type in something called polar coordinates. Okay, to type that in, you need to type in an @ symbol. I'll put it on the screen so you can kind of see. The @ symbol, then the distance, then the less than symbol, and then the angle. So for this one it would be the @ symbol, the distance is 3, then we're going to hit the tab key, the tab over to the other column, and type in 60. Okay, so with the line tool still activated, if you hit escape, click on the line tool, click on the endpoint, we're going to type that in. Hit the @ symbol, shift and 2 key, type in the distance, which is 3. Okay, we're going to hit the tab key, the tab over. It says right here, you can see the less than symbol's already there for us and the angle's already there. We'll just type in 60 and hit enter. Okay, what you can't do is you can't just type in 2.5 and go where this says 60 like that and type in 3, because what happens is, although that says it's 60, if I were to dimension this, you can see that it's not 60, it's rounding it. So you can't just guesstimate, you have to type it in to make it perfect. Next, we want to draw this line right here. We don't know the distance of that line, so I don't know the distance. So what I'm going to do is hit escape, go back to my crosshairs, and we're going to start going the opposite direction. So I'm going to click on the line tool, click on this endpoint, move my mouse straight up, and that distance is 3.5. So up 3.5 and enter. Now I don't know how far over to go, but I'm going to draw my mouse, click past this line, and then draw a second line from here straight up. Okay. Next I can click on this line, click on this little blue dot to pick it up and place it down on the end. Okay, I'm going to move this a little bit out of my way because that thing's on. Alright, next we have a gap here of 0.5. New tool called offset right here, looks like that, offset. Click on that and it says move your mouse down to the drawing area, specify offset distance. Well, we said it's 0.5, so 0.5 and enter. Now it says select object to offset. I'm going to select this line, and then I can either go offset it to the right or offset it to the left. Well, clearly I want to go to the left, so click on the left and click your mouse, place it down. Click on the top line, move your mouse down towards the center of the drawing and click. Click on the next line towards the center, bottom line towards the center, that line towards the center. Once you got all 5 lines, hit escape. Alright, now we need to trim off all these little extra pieces. This is the trim tool right here. Click on trim, move your mouse down, it says select objects, or in parentheses or brackets, select all. I'm going to hit enter to select all. Now it says select the objects to trim. Now you just click on the objects you want to trim off. If you click on something by mistake like that, Control Z to undo. Get all of them the whole way around. Okay? Once you're done, you hit the escape key to cancel your command, and there we go. To do the title block, we're going to draw a rectangle 10.5 by 7.5. So line, click on the screen, go towards the right, 10.5 and enter. Go straight up, 7.5 and enter. go back 10.5 and enter, and then go back down where we started. Okay, next we want to get the title block part. So we're going to offset 2 inches. So go to offset. You can also type in the word offset. Okay, you can even hit O for offset. Specify your distance. We said 2 inches, so 2 and enter. And click on this line and offset it over, place it down. I'm going to hit escape. Next, I'm going to offset the bottom line up 0.5, and then the bottom line up 0.7, and then the bottom line up 0.9. So offset, specify your distance, 0.5 and enter. Click on the bottom line and click up. Go to offset again, specify the distance, 0.7 and enter. Make sure you go from the bottom line, so bottom line straight up, hit escape, offset, type in the last distance, 0.9 and enter. Click on the bottom line and click up. Next, I'm going to hit escape to get out back to my crosshairs. We want to trim this, so trim. By the way, you could type in the word trim if you wanted to, trim and enter. And then we want to select all, so I'm going to hit enter to select all. Trim that off. Now if you notice, I can grab all 3 in one shot. Okay, I can just click and bam, all 3. There we go. Okay, next we're going to put our text in. Under the text tool we have multi-line text. Click on multi-line text. Click on the one corner. Click on the opposite corner. Specify the distance as 0.1. Okay, because on the handout it says text height 0.1. And then we're going to make the justification middle center. That puts it centered left and right, middle up and down, all caps, type in your name. And then when you're done, just click out of it. Do that 2 more times. Multi-line text, click on the one corner, click on the opposite corner, change your height to 0.1. Notice once you enter it once, it's already there. Middle center, and then we want CAD 154, all caps, CAD 154, and then whatever night you are, so Tuesday night. Now if your text doesn't fit, it's because you're under the TXT. What we want is Arial, so A-R-I, no, A-R, oh boy. There we go, Arial. And I'm actually going to go back and change this to Arial. One more, text, multi-line, click on one corner, click on the opposite corner, 0.1, middle center, Arial, and I think this one is Lab 1-Sheet 1. Now to move this in, use the Move tool, select everything you want. When you're done selecting, you hit Enter. Specify the base point, grab any corner that you want to drag it from, and place it in.